Farming God's way is an amazing solution to the food security and poverty crisis in the agricultural domain. Farming God's way is not just a technology, but a well-balanced biblical management and technological solution to equip you to use what God has put in your hands and reveal the fullness of Jesus' promised abundant life. Peppers, compost or manure technique. Pepper fruits come in many shapes and colors, green, orange, yellow, and red, and are high in vitamin C and antioxidants. They are moderately easy large fruit vegetables to grow, but they are highly susceptible to pests and disease and need deep, well-drained, fertile soils. Peppers prefer a spring or early summer planting with optimal temperature ranges between 20 to 27 degrees Celsius. Peppers are planted at a higher population density than eggplant. Plant peppers with 45 centimeters between seedlings and 75 centimeters between rows, similar to cabbages. Pepper plants are vulnerable to lodging towards the end of the growing season. Therefore, it is advisable to build a trellis network on the row lines for the plants to gain support. Place a 45 centimeter measuring rope from one 75 centimeter permanent peg to its adjoining 75 centimeter permanent peg on the opposite side. Make sure the rope is taut and straight by lifting and dropping it. Move God's blanket 30 centimeters downslope from each planting station to expose the soil. Give your peppers a good chance of success by fracturing each 75 centimeter row line to 30 centimeters deep. The wide plant spacing makes them best suited for inputs placed directly into planting stations rather than surface composting. Dig a planting station 15 centimeters deep at each 45 centimeter interval, moving the soil downslope of the measuring rope, taking care to neatly heap the soil for reuse later. Planting stations should be 12 centimeters wide, 15 centimeters long, and 15 centimeters deep. Repeat this every 75 centimeter row interval. To correct acidic soils and allow for readily available plant nutrients, apply 1 tablespoon of wood ash or bone meal, or 1 teaspoon of lime in each of the 45 centimeter planting stations. It is preferable to apply 500 ml of compost in each planting station. If you don't have compost, you should use older, more mature manure, as fresh manure results in excessive leaf growth and reduced fruit. Cover all the inputs with soil from the downslope heap until the soil surface is level again. Then replace the 2.5 centimeter thick blanket on top of the planting stations. Twist the double stick through the blanket and press it into the center of each planting station to the required depth. Hold the pepper seedling in place and press with the double stick or your fingers at an angle, pressing the soil gently around the seedling roots. Water in well. Your first line of defense against pest and disease is to keep the plant stress-free by having healthy soils, thick mulch cover, and an excellent supply of nutrients. Any organic pest management control must focus on prevention rather than cures. All the solanaceous plants, eggplant, tomatoes, peppers, and potatoes are susceptible to similar pests and disease, so it is critical to have a 2-year break in your rotation planning with these crops. Observe your plants regularly, and if disease plants have been identified, it is often the best option to simply remove those plants and dispose of them far away from the garden. In summary, fracture 75 centimeter rows. Dig planting stations 15 centimeters deep, 45 centimeters apart, every 75 centimeter row. Apply 1 tablespoon of wood ash or bone meal per planting station. Apply 500 ml of compost or manure per planting station. Cover level and apply God's blanket. Plant 1 seedling per planting station using the 45 centimeter measuring rope on each 75 centimeter row. This vegetable series is a part of a much more comprehensive resource set, which will take you on a journey of discovery of the fullness of God's ways in agriculture. When we humble ourselves and wholeheartedly follow the ways our Heavenly Father has shown us since the beginning, we will reap the abundant rewards of His promises.